between our visitors and the Cincinnati Bengals. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
That one complete to Pitts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
19.
To throw, Richardson.
Got it. Ready?
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 19, come 19. Ready?
Play action, it's Richardson. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And a nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's caught for the 1st. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
See, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
Defense showing blitz, Richardson. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ready?
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
11. Here we go. Start. Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Shamrocks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. New set of downs from 37. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go right back to Hall. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
So first down from the 41. Looking to throw here. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He's going to have this one down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Shamrocks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They go play action on first down. Completed to his running back. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Second down give to Tootin. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, play action. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid. Yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Getting out to his left. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. First and 10 from the 32. He'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Takes the second down snap. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
From the gun, it's all. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They have it 2nd down, well inside a field goal range. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
At the 60, at the 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Some money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Dragon 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain. It's stopped down at the 3. Good run. Gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
79 Bronco. Ready? Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer.
This time it's a passing play. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Bengals set up.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
They will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
A They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. We just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They give on second to Hall. Free inside the 30. And that is a touchdown. The Shamrocks make it a 9-point advantage. Brees Hall with the touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Plowing up the middle. Get some space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Rolling left, buying some time. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds. He takes this down to the 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
He dodged the tackle. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Shamrocks parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
This return starts at the 5. And it'll come to an end as they touch him down. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Flush out now to his left. Took off with it again. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
He calls his own number again and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, boy. And this was doomed from the start. Left the pocket in search of greener pastures. Things weren't much better on the other side.
Rolling out to his left. Taking a chance at the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They start the drive at home. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. And Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives him a first down.
That's good for a Dublin first down.
They've got a man in motion.
And the Dublin
Gives here to the motion man. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And then pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
15-yard loss.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Hall running his own lead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Hall once more. Jukes away. There he goes on the right side. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Shamrocks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brees Hall with the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Shamrocks make it a 24-point ball game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes a defender.
The Bengals take over the first down. At their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He can run it. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 23 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Buying some time left. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd. This one's caught. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
They're going to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And the tip-forward pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Bengals 20.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to bring up first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Mitchell up the middle. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives him the first.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart. Now hold on a moment, folks. You got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Air it out on 3rd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going to try to throw for it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's an 8-yard gain and a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He has the touchdown. The Shamrocks keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Shamrocks continue piling onto this lead.
Bengals 20.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fields this one at the 3. Massive hit! The ball is out! Oh, and the kick Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time.
And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space, and he catches out of it.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that means 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He finds his escape route to the outside, and that's good for a pickup of 6. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play,
touchdown. The Shamrocks trying to end this before the final quarter. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. He got 6 in the end.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It'll be Bengals football, and the Cats have some work to do facing elimination. They trail to start the 4th. Third and just 2 to go. There he is on 3rd and short. Escapes out to the left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
70 Lions.
Throwing from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Entering Cooper takes it away. And the Shamrocks have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Shamrocks.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they bring him down around the 34. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go right side with Hall. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Has it at the 7. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Shamrocks throwing 6 more on the blowout.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks grow their lead yet again. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 from the 43. They'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Shut up. Let's go.
Throw him back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go.
Back-to-back carries here. No repeat success of that last one, as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Getting out to his left. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. couldn't find Romadunze there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
A 46-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
1st down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Coming right is Hall. Spins out of one side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good for a 1st down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Ready.
Man in motion here.
60 box. Check out.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Shamrocks put this one away a long time ago. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
The pitch is to Hall. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Working fast as that clock ticks down. Fields on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
His pass complete to number 84. A 2-yard
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. He was good on his 1st kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back to the well again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Hot, hot.
They give it to him again. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tackled by Christian Gonzalez. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the two teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Shamrocks as we say so long from Cincinnati.